Davari Stanford, de 65 años, lleva toda la vida pescando moluscos en los manglares de Bile, un pueblo al sur de Nigeria.
When I small, when we go school, when recess don't come, we go inside bush. They go pick some. After that time, small, when I come be woman, when I don't turn to better person, I come begin to go with my mother. We take some. Sometimes we go ask some. Crayfish. When we they come, they go. They come, they go. So call reach one certain time, 2:11. When we go now, we not kill anything again. Oil don't float for everywhere. Both the bush, everywhere. If you enter inside the river, all your body, you don't rub pomade be that. Oh. When you come, you don't rub pomade be that. You go can't find this soap where they take and they do. Bath well before you go clean. Sometimes you know they clean, you go take a sleep. Na so.
Yes, ma baby say ma that time
Before Ankala not dey like that, but now Ankala everything don't die finish. So if you go safe, nothing to kill. If you go river, I feel carry net dive for water, they kill fish. But no, now nothing dey, nothing. So if you go safe, you no go fit kill. Now they suffer with day, so they call rich like this.
Desde hace más de 70 años, grandes multinacionales explotan el petróleo en esta región. En particular, la empresa anglo-holandesa Shell, que cuenta con una importante presencia en Nigeria, con instalaciones hoy obsoletas. Es aquí, al sur del país, donde el río Níger desemboca en el Océano Atlántico, tras un recorrido de más de 4.000 kilómetros. Sus brazos se abren a un inmenso delta. Un territorio laberíntico del tamaño de Bretaña. En este delta cubierto de manglares abunda el petróleo, lo que convierte a Nigeria en el primer productor de oro negro del continente. Pero el delta del Níger es también la región del mundo más contaminada por los vertidos de petróleo. Entre 2011 y 2013, Bile y Ogale, dos pueblos del delta, fueron asolados por estas mareas negras. En este hospital universitario de Port Harcourt, la capital regional, el doctor Bielle Briggs es especialista en enfermedades relacionadas con el petróleo. Hoy habla con Esther Obekatei, comadrona de Ogale, y con su hijo de 10 años.
We already know that the water in Ogale is polluted. You know, sometime in 2011, United Nations Environmental Program did a study and they took some water samples from Ogale. And they said that the water in Ogale community has what we call hydrocarbon. This hydrocarbon is in excess of over 900 times what World Health Organization approves to be in water. You understand? So I'm believing and I'm suspecting that this skin itching and rashes that you and your son are having may be due to the contaminated water that you bathe with in Ogale community. So taking a very deep breath out. I feel bad because I sense injustice people in oil-bearing communities in the Niger Delta have not benefited anything from the business of oil and gas exploration and exploitation in their communities. And then I feel even more terrible because as a medical doctor and as a public health physician, they come and there is little or nothing I can actually do to help them. Please lie down. It's not paining, is it?
Yes.
So why are you scared now? Lung cancer is on the increase, blood cancer, bone cancer, cervical cancer, breast cancer is on the increase. And the age of onset of most of these diseases is reducing. So we are seeing it even in younger people. Yeah, good. Let me know. Young adults less than 10, 20, 30 years coming down with cardiovascular diseases, kidney diseases, heart problems and all that. It never used to be so. We used to see such things in people in their 50s, 60s, and 70s. Young people, their crime, they are from Niger Delta. Their crime, they come from communities that are oil-bearing. And then the oil companies, the multinational oil companies, they conduct their business with reckless abandon, not following standards for environmental safety. So I really feel bad. I would advise that you don't bathe with the water in Ogali. If you have what it takes, get water from somewhere else that is not polluted, that you use for drinking, for bathing, and for cooking. That's the only way.
How can we do, since we don't have money, because all those things is a problem to get money, to go to outside and fetch water. So I don't know what to do because it's a big problem for us.
Ahora Esther es muy consciente de los riesgos que el agua contaminada con petróleo representan para ella, su familia y sus pacientes. Así que, a pesar de sus problemas económicos, contrata los servicios de un triciclo taxi y se dispone a conseguir agua potable.
This is a suffering. It's not easy for me to come. So I don't like to be leaving my house to come and fetch water. The water is important because of children. We manage it. My husband helped me. This organic problem must end because as a rule, organic as a rule, we don't have water to drink. So she know what to do. They should do something that is good for us.
Con sus bidones de agua potable, Esther va camino del centro de salud que dirige. Va a organizar una sesión informativa para mujeres embarazadas.
The water that is here is not good. So what I normally do that water that I carry it from, I don't bathe children because it can feed them. It can destroy the life of children. I don't know the next thing that will come. So what we do that water that I fed, we boil it and we bathe the child. Because there is a newborn, we don't know the next thing that this water will cause to the child.
So I want to ask a question. When you want bathe baby, you need to put the toe for water and leave them for like 3 minutes or 4 minutes before you bathe the baby. So I want to know whether is it right for us to wait till 3 minutes or we just put and bathe that minute?
You put the toe, you bathe your child.
That minute. Okay.
You must wash it and clean it and boil it and put it inside hot water so that the child will not get infection. If you don't do like that, even the water you are giving the child, you must do all those things to sterilize and make sure that you give that child better water.
La comadrona de Ogale y la pescadora de Bile forman parte de colectivos de la zona que han emprendido acciones legales contra la petrolera a la que consideran responsable de la catástrofe, Shell. La multinacional tiene su sede en el corazón de Londres. El gigante petrolero y los demandantes nigerianos se encuentran en plena carrera contrarreloj.
The communities are suffering. Shell has refused to pay compensation to them for the destruction of their environment and their land. How long can they continue to be patient to receive compensation from Shell? We want justice for the Bile community. We want justice for the Ogale community.
We represent about 13,000 individuals from 2 communities in the Niger Delta. So the Bile community is a fishing community where we represent about 2,500 individuals. They claim that Shell's pollution has completely devastated their mangrove environment, which supported the fish they used to fish, and they're no longer able to support their livelihoods, no longer able to support their families. So we represent that community, and also the Ogale community, which is a community in Ogoni land, where they have particular problems with their drinking water.
Shut down! Shell! 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 Woo!
No doubt there are other places in the world that have serious pollution, but the Niger Delta has been described as, and is recognized as, the most polluted place on Earth.
Who do we want to clean up? We will Shell to clean up. Who do we want to clean up? We will Shell to clean up. Who do we want?
Shell have been exploiting oil there for over 70 years now, since before the colonial era ended. And we have a position now as well, where Shell is looking to divest. It's looking to leave the Niger Delta, looking to move away from its operations in Nigeria, leaving behind this chronic environmental situation. And if Shell is able just to walk off into the distance without properly cleaning up this pollution, the communities are going to be left with this for the foreseeable future. So generations will be left behind in the Niger Delta to face this problem that Shell and other operators have caused, if they are allowed to leave without properly cleaning up the mess they've caused.
Who kills the Niger Delta? Who kills the Niger Delta? Who kills the Niger Delta?
Shell ha anunciado oficialmente el fin de la producción de petróleo en el delta del Níger. La empresa se concentrará a partir de ahora en los yacimientos de alta mar, mucho más rentables ahora. ¿Permitirá esta retirada a la empresa eludir sus responsabilidades ambientales? Shell ha rechazado nuestra solicitud de entrevista sobre los juicios en curso en Nigeria y nos ha comunicado su posición por escrito.
Shell say everywhere that they are not responsible for what's happening in the Niger Delta, that it's all the fault of the local people. It's all the fault of criminals who are tapping into the pipeline and causing the harm. Shell overstate that position. So there are many, many operational spills because of the poor state of repair of their pipelines and infrastructure. But even if Shell are right, we say, well, they knew about this problem. Why did they not do something to stop it? Why didn't they take reasonable steps to stop this from happening, as they would do anywhere else in the world, and as they do in other places in the world where this is a problem?
Ante la destrucción de sus medios de subsistencia por los vertidos de petróleo, algunos lugareños recurren al sabotaje de oleoductos y al refinado ilegal. Para combatir esta lacra, el ejército nigeriano patrulla permanentemente el delta del Níger.
damaging effect of these illegal refineries is very much. You can see the environment. It has destroyed the whole environment. Commercial life in the creek might not be possible. Aquatic life is destroyed. Over time, we've been dismantling these refineries manually, and the criminals come back to resuscitate these refineries within 3 days, 1 week. So we were directed from the higher authority that we should employ the use of swamp boogie, which will bring a lasting solution to it. Because most of the materials they use here are heat-resistant materials, as you can see.
Kingsley Ogarania, de 38 años, era uno de los que refinaban ilegalmente petróleo en el monte para ganarse la vida.
So when they look and say, where would they? Will not they get anything? You can look around. Boys they hunt for. If you not go fishing, not go farm. Nothing will they here. Government not know where would they. So now that our brother and I make all join them. Come they follow and they work with other boys when they bring from Bayelsa come. Really, the work we I get for there. We say those job boys mainly, and then know the work. Me, I be boatman. When the product don't come out, then cook them. Now my boat I go use transport them. Now me my function. The first time when I enter, where then the cook them, the first time I fear because of the level of the fire where they burn. And when the fire was burning, the most one will fear me. The first time when I enter, when nothing never happened. Just 3 weeks after, the first time when I enter, fire come burn 3 persons. My brother, which make me stop here. After they tell you, see, in the afternoon, 9 army they work, and Navy then they work, and other parliamentary officers they work. They constantly change their schedule, put their schedule for night too. Where they can catch us, now water now we swim. We swim the big river, the main Niger for night. I lost my boot. It was burned. I've decided, and I'm working with a man. I've quit with the business.
Kingsley, arrepentido, ha abandonado definitivamente la cuadrilla de traficantes de petróleo. Ahora trabaja para una ONG nigeriana que pretende sacar a los jóvenes del refinado ilegal. Su director, Fineface Dunamene, recorre los pueblos del Delta para convencerles.
What is it that we want to achieve? We don't want you to go back to pipeline vandalism. We don't want that. We want a cleaner environment. Because you remember, you mentioned that you also do fishing as one of the things you do. When there is pollution in the river, crude oil, you can't be able to fish. You can't get the fish. So while you are making money from pipeline vandalism, you are making other people who are into fishing and farming to lose their own means of livelihood. These are the things the gap we are trying to bridge to ensure that we have harmony with nature.
Para lograr sus objetivos, Fineface quiere acabar con el petróleo gracias a la energía solar.
I choose to use solar to power communities in the Niger Delta as a way of contributing to the war and fight against crude oil theft in the Niger Delta. Because in the Niger Delta, where Nigeria gets its oil from, there is serious energy poverty. So I believe that if I can site solar mini-grid electricity in communities without electricity, I will be able to cut off oil theft in that community. You can imagine that a community like Umolu, since the creation of this world that we all know,
they have not had electricity before. They are now using the solar lights, and because they have cut off the purchase of this illegally refined product that is readily available to them, then I can tell you that we have started solving the problem and providing solution to the real issues that face us as a people.
No muy lejos de Vile y Ogale, el pueblo de Bodo también ha sufrido los estragos del petróleo. En 2008 y 2009, dos enormes fugas de instalaciones defectuosas destruyeron los manglares y contaminaron masivamente el entorno. Shell ofreció a los vecinos un acuerdo amistoso. La empresa les pagaría $4.000 y unos cuantos sacos de arroz a modo de indemnización. Los residentes se negaron y recurrieron a los tribunales de Londres, con éxito. Finalmente, Shell se vio obligada a pagarles unos 80 millones de euros por daños y perjuicios. La multinacional también tuvo que financiar la limpieza de 1.000 hectáreas de marismas bañadas de petróleo. Se ha creado una unidad de mediación para trabajar con los locales. Es la primera vez que esto ocurre y les da esperanzas de volver a la normalidad. Hoy, los abogados británicos van a comprobar el progreso de la limpieza. Una operación única de limpieza del suelo a gran escala.
Oh yeah, I kept the glove. The glove is here, but it's now covered in thick black oil. This is the droplets on the sheen of the water. It's about 40% in this pit. So we'll take the sediment out of this pit now.
So here we're taking samples from three different depths at a pit which has been dug near the shoreline to understand how much oil is in the sediments.
Go ahead, Nick.
Lovely, lovely sediments. And we're also getting it from different pits to understand how it differs within different parts of the environment.
We take pictures of the pit as well to see,
yeah.
And we can compare that with what the testing says.
All right.
Yep.
We good?
Yep.
Philemonic, can you hold that? Can you hold the open dictionary and let Philemonic? How many have we got roughly? 10. That's good.
It's not enough.
Okay, we'll put it in the ice.
We'll protect this one.
We'll put it in the ice and then
We're also sending the animals that we're taking. We will send them to the labs and they're going to tell us exactly how much oil is in the soil, and we're going to use that to understand how much risk our clients face from the oil which is going to remain here after the cleanup which is being done. That's going to be used in court proceedings between the Bodo community and Shell. We will use the results to understand as well for our clients how much risk they're facing from the oil which is going to remain here.
Oh wait, FYI, these are 160.
They have very good form, so we'll have enough here. So this will definitely complete the one.
Okay, great.
So but I told them to just do one more time. You see these big ones? These ones will give us a better weight.
Better readings.
Oh, still active. Some people do eat this fresh one.
Should I have some sushi?
Ah, sushi. Sushi and oil.
¿Está el suelo manchado de petróleo lo bastante limpio para pasar a la siguiente fase, la replantación del manglar? Es lo que está en juego. Princess Jordan, de 28 años, es fitocientífica especializada en manglares y representa al pueblo de Bodo en la evaluación de la limpieza del lugar.
As a community representative, when I started the job in 2020, when you go out to the mud flat, you see dead periwinkles, dead crabs, and when you pick it up to see why they are dead, you see oil in them. It was really bad. I remember going to the farm with my grandmother, and her farm was always across the river. We get into the canoe, paddle. I didn't know how to paddle, so she paddles. On my way to the farm, everywhere was always beautiful. On both sides of the river, we always have the mangroves. They were big, they were very tall, they were beautiful. And coming back in 2020 to work, I could barely see those things. And I asked somebody, I said, where are we? And the person said, you're on Bodo River. And I was like, no, this is not Bodo River. The Bodo River I used to know used to be full of trees, full of mangroves. Where are those mangroves? And the person said, that's what the oil killed. I was so bitter. Mangroves are useful, very, very useful. Not just for the cleanup, for the environment. They absorb a lot of carbon. And you know what it does? They kind of purify the air around the environment so that you can breathe in fresh air. So I think, if you ask me, I would say mangrove is the mother of the creeks.
Princess también es empresaria. Tiene un vivero de manglares.
So this is the sorting process. Right now we are sorting the mangrove seeds. It's called propagules. We are sorting the propagules to know the ones that are viable for planting. You know, some might look very healthy, but they are not okay for planting. When you plant them, it won't grow. So we are sorting it out to know the ones that are healthy and viable for planting. The value of this propagules for me, it's more like my life work. I cannot have anything happen to this because this is what makes my nursery. These are planted and they become a seedling. So this is like my own gold. The quality of the water here is very okay. Okay for a nursery, okay for everything. If you look around, you can see crabs running everywhere. So that means this place is clean. No spill here. I put this plant here because this is their natural habitat. And then it will grow normally. We don't use any nutrients. It just grows normally in mud, just the way it grows around on the mud flat.
Una vez que los brotes jóvenes del manglar estén lo bastante desarrollados, los equipos los replantarán en terrenos que hayan sido limpiados de residuos de petróleo. Una tarea delicada.
Zona nuna kenwa palai na va a palai dubiri enye kora okoi me the green vegetation no monkey a here ene anu elo kokoi me our creek is our pride. So be say you go more stable green this thing vegetation and dinavo and alone attract so many aquatic organisms ne gabugunu and nui ia ne agbodu bede zaza loko to restore back our creek from the damage abe na bege by penny ton compared to the labor aspect of it. So no adu bre yen kola ko break it on ki ya ke kiton be idina.
Tras un comienzo difícil, el programa de limpieza y replantación de manglares financiado por Shell empieza a dar resultados. La técnica empleada, la fitorremediación, utiliza plantas para llevar a cabo la limpieza del suelo contaminado. Nicholas Story, jefe de los equipos de limpieza, inspecciona los brotes jóvenes de manglares. Se muestra prudentemente optimista.
Like imagine how big these mangroves are going to be. Like these three right here,
Yeah.
they're all going to be touching each other. This
Yeah.
one, they're all going to be overlapping.
Yeah.
Right, and so one of the things with the mangrove monitoring that we're doing, right, if there is a large die-off, right, we come in and investigate it. And so the reasons are, you know, oiling. Maybe the remediation didn't do that well.
Yeah.
And then that's a hot spot that we have to come and flush, right? So that's something I'm working on right now.
Okay.
We expect over time that, we know that over time, the level of hydrocarbons in the sediment is going to come down a lot more, but it just takes time, right? So that's one of the big points of this project is phytoremediation. So there's no way that we can get all the oil out here. It's impossible.
Very, very.
Absolutely impossible.
Yeah.
So we get it down to a level to where the mangroves can survive,
And then
right? Then over time, there's natural attenuation, right? And then also phytoremediation via the mangroves themselves.
Yeah.
So it takes a long time, but it'll happen eventually.
This is one of the first places where the mangroves were planted. As you can see around, there are so many of them. And this is one of the largest grades. They have up to 90% survival rate here. And the mangroves are doing pretty well, very well. So coming back here now again to see how big they are, it's very wonderful. I'm happy to see that.
Yeah, okay.
Princess ha puesto toda su energía y destreza en restaurar el manglar de Bodo. La batalla aún no está ganada, pero para ella, la esperanza de volver a ver el bosque de su infancia sigue viva. En Vile, la comunidad de pescadores espera con impaciencia el juicio contra Shell. Esperan que los tribunales decidan a su favor y que, como en Bodo, también obtengan indemnizaciones y la restauración de sus manglares. Para el futuro de sus 7 hijos y numerosos nietos, Davari Stanford tiene puestas sus esperanzas en sus abogados británicos.
I go join because now we are the stay. We are the live and we are my papa and mama born me. So I no go fit when they fight. Okay, when they fight, I go run. When better come, I come. No, I must join them. Even though I know sabi right, I go take my finger, press them. When I press them, I so they. I must support. Yeah, when we win case, everybody done better now. Me say my belly don't full. My children belly don't full. They go school well. Now when money not do it, some no go school again. I make I like the case of I know say.
Continúa la lucha por dar un futuro a los niños del delta del Níger. La lucha se libra lejos de las costas contaminadas por el petróleo, en los tribunales de Londres. Y también aquí, en Bodo, entre los manglares.
I want Bodo to be a better place. I want it to be the way it used to be. just protect the coastal line. So Bodo has not recovered fully from the spill. They are just in the recovering process. Recovery takes time. And I just hope all these mangroves here will survive and everywhere is going to go back to normal. I do all this for my daughter Beulah, to be able to tell people around her, her friends she's going to meet tomorrow, and her own children that her mother was part of this. So yes, I do this for her.